Best fourth quarter teams in the NBA. Currently have won 5 straight overall, 9 straight on the road, and a tip gone awry ends up in Milwaukee's possession.
Trade to get Paul George, and after speaking with that young man, it is so clearly evident why.
Giannis to the rim on a nice delivery from Eric Bledsoe. Here's Paul, flipping it up and in, plus the foul. Antetokounmpo fed DiVincenzo. He's able to collect it and find Matthews on a 3. Back-to-back years of being the league's most valuable player.
I mean, the only guy close at this point is LeBron James.
Bledsoe buries the 3.
And if you're Billy Donovan, you've essentially said, all right, we have to do what Toronto did, right? Which is try to control the paint to as much as we possibly can. Points tonight to Milwaukee probably, but those 2 things you're thinking of defensively.
Antetokounmpo, a deep catch, a quick turn, bucket of the foul. And a crab dribble into Burton, double comes. Matthews dumps it to Robin Lopez, the spin and the finesse. Antetokounmpo into the paint, somehow able to maneuver it off. Deonte Burton can't hit from the corner. Good feed. Bledsoe to Giannis for the hammer.
Well, you came in thinking, let's take the paint away, and they're doing work inside.
Noel on the follow.
You just touched on this in the break. Like you love the decision-making of Eric Bledsoe. Paul George comes off the bench, excellent defensively, knocking down shots left and right.
In the NBA, it's like I can't think of anyone who would challenge how good they are. Lopez hooks it in.
Boy, he's doing work. He's making it look easy down there on the post. Those shots right there they're going to be the last line that Milwaukee's looking to guard.
Connaughton to the reverse.
And let's give Billy Donovan some credit. I mean, for me right now, it's he and Nick Nurse, and maybe Mike Budenholzer, obviously.
You know, it was interesting when we talked with Giannis and Eric Bledsoe before the game, just, you know, how much they brought up the comfort of the system as DiVincenzo, one of the reasons it's tougher.
More conviction about the system, more confidence.
DiVincenzo firing away.
It was beautiful.
Giannis draws bodies. Gets the soft roll off front rim.
Stay attached here.
Lead for Milwaukee, it's 10. Good find, Adams to Nader.
Very pretty pass.
Giannis, able to grab, dish, corner 3, no. Rebound, Giannis saves underneath to DiVincenzo.
It feels like multiple opportunities every trip for Milwaukee. Scrapping, clawing for everything.
Paul, pretty touch. Lopez in the corner, trying to work Adams. Fading away and rimming in. We'd all feel a lot safer with Steven Adams in charge, right? He's that kind of guy who just has a presence on the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander working around an Adams screen, gets Matthews on his hip and puts it in.
Come on, that's just high-level stuff right there.
Gilgeous-Alexander says might have been his favorite young player ever. Antetokounmpo sheds Dort and floats it in. Antetokounmpo, nice look underneath. The movement to Matthews, he got it. Gallinari not available tonight, second half of back-to-back as Antetokounmpo rims in a 3.
Everybody clap your hands.
Giannis off one leg, got it to drop, plus the foul. Only 2 players have ever won an MVP and Defensive Player of the Year in the same season. Michael Jordan in 87-88 and Hakeem Olajuwon in 93-94. Antetokounmpo with his 10th rebound to go with 19 points in this first half. His jumper is true.
Yeah. I don't think that's comfortable.
Just a fierce competitor who also can go gadget arm. The Bucks 50-8. They are 26-3 at home. Clinched a playoff spot earlier than any team in league history, and that man a huge reason why. They have just throttled teams this season. Their point differential as Dort Euro steps his way into a bucket. Paul elevating and hitting.
I think one thing you know about Chris Paul.
Giannis raises up, short. Here's Diallo ahead of the field to power it down. And Milwaukee without Chris Middleton. Giannis's three is good. So much more comfortable pulling the trigger. And understands that it's important for him to, regardless of the results, as Matthews hits the three. I like that term. The DB glossary of terms.
Marvin Williams gives you big, physical, strong defender, but also allows some versatility. So it's an interesting pickup for them. Gets a steal on this possession.
Giannis tried the no-look, deflected. Here comes Paul. Paul left alone, cans the three. Won 5 straight overall, 9 straight on the road. Different level of challenge here tonight, though. Giannis turns and puts it in. Diallo's three is not even close. Hill flicks it down the floor into the basket of Bledsoe.
Second question.
The second question, do Paul George and Kawhi Leonard need more time together?
You know, I have said and been pretty staunch in my belief as Connaughton gets another three to go. This is a championship coach. He knows what his eyes are seeing. So for the first time, I feel like, okay, hopefully they can keep their health together and start building everything.
He's just pummeling Oklahoma City since late in the second quarter, as they have done to many a team. Very much in jeopardy.
Yeah. And by the way, and this is something that old school players will talk about. In the era of load management, this is the best way to load manage. Let's take care of business and let's keep minutes low.
George Hill, the confident stroke. Blow teams out. That's what Milwaukee has been able to do. And by the way, tonight, obviously, no slight on Oklahoma City. Connaughton, he's looked good tonight and hits another.
See,
now 3 of 4 from deep.
I talked to Darvin Ham, long-time assistant coach, going to get his opportunity to be a head coach in the NBA at some point soon, I would think, Darvin. I feel like there's greater self-conviction about how good they are. Like last year, I think, okay, they thought we dominated the regular season, but did they believe they were the best team? I don't know.
Wow. Passes to Antetokounmpo with the kick. Ilyasova gives it back. Thanasis cradles it in on a strong take.
Do you think that at all changes, Ryan? The trajectory for Boston, or maybe how much more difficult they could make life on the Bucks should they be the team that would meet them? Or?
A developing potential star who already is a strong piece, but not a leading man. Doris, is Boston the team you look at as the biggest challenge to Milwaukee?
It is for me. I mean, I mentioned Toronto in the open, and to me, this team is better on so many levels. And like the way they lost that series, I think, keeps you hungry and humble. Yeah. You went up 2.
Respect for the intellect of Mike Budenholzer and knowing that he has the answers to whatever questions they pose. An authoritative stomping from the NBA's best Milwaukee Bucks.